program. We'll be back after these messages.
One winter's eve, a falling star landed in the Donaldland.
Hey, the perfect gift for Ronald.
But when it was given, Twinkle, it didn't.
You see, Bertie and Grimace, a star can never belong just to me. It belongs way up high for everyone to see. So let's wish him home where he'll twinkle and glow.
And up the star flew, thanks to his new friends below. Happy holidays from McDonald's.
The taste of nuts and honey, Mrs. Scrooge.
Come back. There are things to do.
But you should have a complete breakfast. It's Christmas.
My customary gruel will suffice, thank you.
Yeah, but Honey Nut Cheerios blend golden honey and crunchy nuts.
I said using honey and nuts.
Merry Christmas, Scrooge.
We now return to our program.
We sure do. It's from Indianapolis, Indiana, to Canterbury.
Yeah, and actually that's where the staff stayed when we went to do a little contested searching there. We want to thank the folks for being very nice to us. And that's what the staff said, and I believe them.
I do, too.
I can give a little secret of yours. You, well,
I guess so.
I should wait for an answer before. Is it okay?
It depends.
No, it's the one about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. What was it? I forgot. I got distracted. Well, it's not important.
No.
Let me give away a secret of mine, though. I'll tell you what. We'll give away secrets next time. In the meantime, we'll just leave for now. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants will receive these. Swanson's Clear Chicken Broth adds rich flavor to soups, stuffing, gravy, and holiday recipes. Swanson, America's #1 ready-to-serve broth. And Dallas, the cologne for men who play to win. Dallas, powerful but never overpowering, and always compelling.
Detroit's favorite game shows, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, are trading places. Starting Monday night, you'll find Wheel of Fortune at 7, followed by Jeopardy at 7:30. Together, they're a dynamite duo. And don't forget to take a spin on the Saturday edition of Wheel of Fortune tomorrow night at 7. Now stay tuned for the Smurfs Christmas special coming up next, only on Channel 4.
Wheel of Fortune is produced by Merv Griffin Enterprises.
I think Mr. Scrooge may be out of control since he found out the holiday meal deal from Kentucky Fried Chicken is only $10.99.
What a deal.
We've been eating a lot of meal deals. 10 pieces of finger-licking good chicken.
What a deal.
4 buttermilk biscuits. Lots of mashed potatoes and gravy. All that fresh coleslaw. And just $10.99.
What a deal.
We also save money on the tree.
Pick up the holiday meal deal at Kentucky Fried Chicken today.
Taking something different on those holiday visits can be a problem. Come to Kroger for beautiful solutions. Gifts like festive fruit baskets brimming with glorious fresh fruit, basket after beautiful basket. And flowers, elegant roses, poinsettias, colorful bouquets, and stunning seasonal arrangements. So take something different on your holiday visits. Go Krogering. See the difference.
It'll be the baby's first Christmas, and we want all the grandparents to share it with us. So we decided airline tickets would be good gifts, but expensive. I called the Citibank 800 number to see if we could get a credit increase on our Citibank MasterCard.
I saw they were good customers, so I was able to give them an increase immediately.
Well, thanks to Citibank, Sarah's grandparents are going to have the best Christmas ever.
Merry Christmas from Citibank MasterCard.
And the Chipmunk Christmas.
One winter's eve,
him home where he'll twinkle and glow.
And up the star flew, thanks to his new friends below. Happy holidays from McDonald's.
Come on, Sparky. Look at this. You still look sad.
The only one with the unexpected twist of Lyman. Hopes your holiday has a little unexpected smile.
This holiday season, Sears invites you to say hello to some new friends. They're the stars of Oliver and Company. Walt Disney Pictures, all new, full-length, animated musical adventure. And you can take the fun home with you with a complete line of kids' clothes from Sears. Don't miss the magic of Oliver and Company. The movie's now showing only in theaters. The clothes are showing on Kids Everywhere. Available only at Sears.
I think Mr. Scrooge may be out of control since he found out the holiday meal deal from Kentucky Fried Chicken is such a bargain.
What a deal.
We've been eating a lot of meal deals. 10 pieces of finger-licking good chicken.
What a deal.
4 buttermilk biscuits. Lots of mashed potatoes and gravy. All that fresh coleslaw. And such a bargain.
What a deal.
We also saved money on the tree.
Pick up the holiday meal deal at Kentucky Fried Chicken today.
Here's a glove just for you, my Toys R Us kid. I'll show you how to field and run and hit like I did. All the fun that we'll share, my Toys R Us kid. He's got the stuff a pro's made of, tagging out when he slips. Can't wait to grow up with my brand new Toys R Us kid.
Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us. Sunday, it's a rip-roaring adventure on the magical world of Disney. Then, the waiting is over.
This happened.
Family time.
I guess not.
Then Eileen plays Santa on Day by Day.
The stores are open late tonight on the South Shore.
It's all new fun Sunday.
A Chipmunk Christmas. When Alvin gets the holiday spirit, only Santa Claus can save the day. Alvin next. And a Christmas tradition.
I love anything that's older than I am.
With Dolly Parton, Don Johnson, and Olympic medalist Florence Griffith Joyner, Bob Hope's Jolly Christmas Show.
Monday.
My priorities are fouled up. I love Kellogg's Raisin Squares simply for the taste. You're right. I'm self-indulgent and shallow. I know they have no salt or fat. I know that avoiding that stuff makes sense in my heart. That's a good reason to eat Raisin Squares. But me, I just keep stuffing them in purely for that yummy raisin in the middle. I thought I was intelligent. Well, I am.
Kellogg's Squares. No salt, no fat. And now in blueberry.
Ooh, blueberry.
Enjoy them to your heart's content.
Hey, look at this. Let's get Dad a sweater for Christmas. Cameron has them on sale. $20? We can get him too. Yeah.
Look what I bought Dad for Christmas.
Hey, when are we going to get him that? Camping out sure was an experience. Rain for 5 nights, then it poured for 3. Home looks great. Dinner looks great. Mom made crisp variety fries, just for me. Next year, I hope they send my brother.
The Christmas that I shared with my sister growing up, and those feelings of anticipation around Christmas and all of the love that you feel in a family. I'm getting a chance to have that again with my family, and I think it's a very wonderful thing.
Season's greetings from Channel 4.
These are the final days at Gardner White Furniture to shop with our money and make no interest or monthly payments until Easter. These are the final days to buy the furniture you want at 18 to 58% savings and make no monthly and no interest payments till next Easter. Get ready for the holidays with the guaranteed lowest prices on every item in our $10 million inventory and shop with our money till Easter. No monthly and no interest payments till Easter with guaranteed delivery by Christmas. Gardner White, where buying quality furniture makes sense.
To the daycare center, there they were. We look like
the last army coming down the street. Okay, listen, I got something for you.
Pretender Stockholms at Burger King. They're cats, but they're not.
It's a cat! It goes back and turns to a mouse.
Yeah, you're my mouse.
You're a bunny. I can put it in here. You're not a bunny. You're a cat.
4 different cats in the sky.
Pretender Stockholms at Burger King.
Proceeds from the sale of Pretender Stockholms will benefit Spalding for Children.
Exclusive police reaction to the Springle Street shooting. The story on the Night Beat.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure for double Miss Gum. A double great feeling making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Miss Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Miss Gum.
All I said was, I'd be happy to walk your dog, Miss Spencer. And suddenly, I was in business. Saturday, everybody called. Fifi, Tiny, Tulip. Mom said not to skip lunch. Stanton had to be at the beauty parlor by 1. I went home to tell Mom. So she made me a sandwich and some Orvita microwave fries in no time. She called it a businessman special. I guess if Mom doesn't run out of those sweet fries and my sneakers pulled off, this dog walking business is going to work out.
This holiday season, Sears invites you to say hello to some new friends. They're the stars of Oliver and Company. Walt Disney Pictures, all new, full-length, animated musical adventure. And you can take the fun home with you with a complete line of kids' clothes from Sears. Don't miss the magic of Oliver and Company. The movie's now showing only in theaters. The clothes are showing on Kids Everywhere. Available only at Sears. Ho, ho, ho! It's that time of year again. Okay, slipper expert, I'll deliver the toys. You deliver the isotoner slippers. They just love that isotoner feeling, don't they? Ready to hit the road, huh?
Isotoner Comfort Slippers with a unique 4-way stretch that gives tired feet the feeling of a massage.
Oh, looks like you delivered on comfort again. Isotoner, the gift of comfort. Ho, ho!
We're into fun and friends and hanging out together. That's why we're into Cool Times Barbie. Cool Times Barbie's into being cool. Cool Times Barbie has the best time after school. Christy and Mitch. She's got the hottest clothes that you ever had. Cool Times Barbie, you're rad. We're into Barbie. We're into Barbie.
Cool Times Barbie doll with skateboard that becomes a scooter. Ken, Mitch, Christy, and Teresa dolls each sold separately from Mattel.
On your raisins, we'll soon learn you're only as good as your last hit.
Judge and they ask for it. The show dog begins with what you feed it. I mix the Pedigree with the Pedigree Mealtime because the dogs enjoy it. It's the perfect combination.
These are champions. They deserve the best.
Pedigree, recommended by top breeders.
Little news, little news. The Keebler Elves have some brand new bite-sized cookies you can eat by the handful.
They're bite-size, all right.
They're new Keebler Mini Middles, but the big news is inside.
Wow.
There's a surprising burst of chocolatey fudge inside each one.
How do we do that? Watch. Oh.
So if you're looking for fun, new Mini Middles, the bite-sized surprise from Keebler.
I can't remember when we've been this excited.
Recently, Ballpark Franks received an interesting suggestion.
Hey, lighten up.
Announcing new Ballpark Light Franks with 30% less fat. They plump when you cook them, you won't when you eat them.
I'm touched.
Hi, we're the Safety Kids. Watch us on the Safety Kids Hour this Saturday with Small Wonder. Starting at 7 o'clock, see the mischief Vicky and Jamie get into. And during the breaks, you can find out how to be a safety kid, like us. We're the Safety Kids, the Safety Kids, the Safety Kids. Playing it cool, we're the Safety Kids, the Safety Kids, the Safety
The Safety Kids Hour on TV2 is brought to you by Children's Hospital of Michigan.
AIDS is not spread through eating utensils or by sharing a meal with someone who has AIDS or is infected with the HIV virus. It's a fact.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, Garfield will demonstrate how every cat can get the nutritious proteins of meat, fish, poultry, dairy products, and grain sources in every meal. Simply take one serving of Alpo cat food and stuff it.
Put your finger right there. And now for your other one right there. Then grab the lightsabers.
Lifesavers candy. Isn't life delicious?
Phil and Laura Gordon, married, one child.
Frosted Flakes, Dad?
No, that's a kid's cereal, honey.
How about some all-brand?
Publicly, they claim Kellogg's Frosted Flakes is just a kid's cereal, but these films tell a different story. Experts believe they loved those sweet, crunchy flakes as kids and just never got over them.
I forgot my lunch. What's going on? Nothing. Here, we're fine.
All right.
It's okay.
Why hide it? Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great!
One turkey thin coming up. Who's got the roast beef on rye? Now that's a sandwich.
Yeah, step down. Who's hungry?
I'm hungry.
Well, what'll it be, hungry?
Ham on wheat, and I like it thin.
Thin. Everybody likes it thin. Introducing Thin Slice, new from Oscar Mayer. Finally, that delicious deli taste comes fresh from your kitchen counter.
Yo, Vin, save some for the customers.
What's the name of this place anyway?
Hey, how about Dad's Deli?
It's a hip-hop trip with the Sunshine Fun Guys.
Ooh, that's deep, man.
They're moving and grooving to a super cool beat.
Say what?
The California Raisins, Saturday.
From the producers of Full House.
How's that?
Who's fun? I can't blame.
What's it like being the only girl in a house full of guys? Find out on The Family Man, Saturdays.
This is CBS.
Ice cream for dinner?
Bonjour. Baked potato a la mode, please. Potato a la mode magnifique. Broccoli a la mode, please. Broccoli a la mode superbe.
Ice cream on broccoli?
Not ice cream. The new a la mode is the cream of spread from Imperial. A la mode is made with real dairy cream, but surprisingly with a third fewer calories than butter. You like?
I love.
Taste the cream of spread. New a la mode from Imperial.
The best of Broadway comes to the Fox Theater.
I can see it.
The Fantastics, starring Robert Goulet. 8 fabulous performances, September 25th through 30th. The Fantastics, New York's longest-running musical. All opening night tickets, $5 off. Compliments of WJBK TV2. Tickets now at the Fox Theater box office, Hudson's Harmony House, Ticketmaster, or charged by phone. Don't miss The Fantastics at the Fox.
Stop in at Cheers, midnight weeknights on TV2.
Go crazy. can't explain it. Something happened inside my brain. Can't blame it on Cupid. It's not any one thing you did. I'm so in love with you. You make me feel so stupid. Just let me go crazy. If this is insanity, I'm so love crazy. You make me so love crazy, and there's no way I'd rather be.
Doug, can I read you something from Dr. Litvick's new book? It's brilliant insight into marital therapy. You'll love it.
Now, she was your favorite graduate professor. You'll love it.
Doug, she changed the course of my life. I mean, I went to her class, a young, naive psychotherapist. I came out a woman.
Came out a woman with an A.
The only A she ever gave. Well, Bruno Chernick got a B++, but his father owned a pet shop. He got all of his white rats free.
That's where I made my mistake. I gave my teacher apples.
You're not going to be this way the night of the awards dinner, are you? I really want your support.
You don't want me to spend a whole night pretending I'm enjoying myself.
I've done it for you. I sat through a 7-hour John Wayne Film Festival.
Yeah, but you like those films. I could tell.
I faked it.
Deb, I just had a client of mine throw her husband out a fifth-story window. Ugly business, but it frees me up for lunch. What do you say?
Sorry, Jeff, I'm working on my finances and I can't have lunch. Ever again.
You should come work for me. I give raises just for wearing miniskirts.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, good morning.
Any messages? The Fear of Happiness group is in your office. The Muellers will be in at 2, the barristers at 3, and your receptionist cannot live on her pathetic salary.
Oh, now, Debbie, we have discussed this before. It is out of the question.
Black leather works best for me.
Then how about a small cut-in salary? That'll put me just below the poverty level and I can get food stamps.
Debbie, we'd love to give you a raise. Really, we're just building a practice here.
Well, you'll just have to build it on the bleached bones of some other starving secretary. I'm going to work for Jack. It's better to dress cheap than to live cheap.
Oh, great. What do we do now? My group is waiting.
Well, don't panic. I'll man the phones and call for a temp.
Okay, but if Debbie comes back, the other girl will have to go home. Better ask for a temp.
Hi, can I help you?
Dr. Amelia Litvick. For Regina Hewitt, please.
Oh, Dr. Litvick, the Dr. Litvick. Well, we weren't expecting you. Dr. Hewitt's in a session right now, but I'm her husband, Doug Lambert.
She married her secretary?
No. Dr. Douglas Lambert. Marriage therapy.
Oh, I see. Well, that's very interesting. Where did you go to school?
University of Indiana. I studied under Dr. Albert Schlossberg.
Schlossberg. Well, now that name is familiar. Oh, I knew a tailor in Cleveland named Schlossberg.
No, that wasn't him. I think I would have known if I'd studied under a tailor, I'd dress better. Oh, boy.
Well, I'm sure you are perfectly worthy of my best student.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Don't be wishy-washy. Are you or aren't you?
Reggie, why don't you come out here? I have a wonderful surprise for you out here.
Don't curry favor.
I wasn't. I'm just trying to be nice.
Do you need everyone to like you, Doctor?
I don't think so.
Once again, not sure.
No, I don't need everyone to like me. Everyone does like me. I'm positive.
Dr.
Regina. What are you doing here? Oh, I knew you were coming to Los Angeles for the award, but I didn't dare hope you'd drop by with your busy schedule.
Oh, well, I'm never too busy to stop by and see my favorite student and how she's done.
Oh, and you're never too busy to write another great book. Oh, I'm reading it. Let me tell you, you're still on the cutting edge. Oh, it's just incredible.
I know. Are you reading it too, Dr. Leonard?
Read. I'm going through it a second time now, highlighting my favorite passages, running out of felt-tip pens.
Ah, I see. Well, perhaps we could discuss this in depth over lunch.
Lunch? Oh, I'd love to. Oh, I've got my group.
Your group.
Yeah. Doctor, you know, I would be so honored if you'd sit in just to see how I apply the things you've taught me.
Oh, well, no. I wouldn't want to impose, but, well, maybe a small chair in the back where I could just listen. Are you going to join us too, Dr. Lambert?
No. You know, I got to man the phones, and I thought I'd clean out the 3-hole punch, and I guess I could put on the answering machine.
You guess? Aren't you sure?
Oh, I know. It's on.
You know, perhaps, Mr. Buckley, your depression is more a reflection of your own inadequacies. Or an ego-driven desire for perfection. Or maybe an id-driven sexual sublimation? How about an ego-driven id looking for sexual perfection?
Maybe it's a front-wheel drive Buick. Should we make a comment, Dr. Lipstick?
Me? Oh, no. Please, continue.
How can we with you hacking your guts out?
Knee-jerk hostility responds to an uncomfortable situation. Mrs. Buckley, isn't it? That would suggest that your husband is not unable to experience happiness, but he anticipates negativity from you, and to protect himself, he internalizes that negativity in advance. And Mr. Buckley, have you ever made a move without considering your wife's response?
She's right. I'm always expecting Glenda to jump all over me. She's been jumping all over me for a really long time. Hey, that's some teacher you have there, Dr. Hewitt.
Well, it's some student she's got there. You know, Dr. Hewitt got the only A in her class. Of course, Bruno Chernak got a B++, but of course he had free rats.
Can we get back to therapy?
Of course we can. Now, up till now, it's been strictly superficial, but let's take these marriages down 40 fathoms and see if the rivets hold.
Why? Does she need everyone to like her?
Should I offend you, Dr. Lambert?
No, it's perfectly okay, Dr. Litvick. A psychologist can only grow by being told he's a constipated thinker. Take her down 40 fathoms and tie a big rock to her ankles.
Oh, come on, Doug. She just speaks her mind. Now, a woman of her status has earned that. Now, how does this sound for opening the speech?
What speech?
Her introduction at the awards. She's given me the honors. All right, here it is. I'm here tonight to introduce someone of such preeminence and divine inspiration that vast oceans and towering mountains seem to stand in miniature next to her.
Not bad. If you're introducing God.
That was all wrong. Needs quotes.
How about something from that Ten Commandments thing?
Okay. It was such lofty. I'm just trying to get this right.
Come on, Reg, admit it. You need her approval.
Doug, I'm a doctor. I'm a secure, well-rounded individual. I do not need her approval. God, I hope she likes the veal.
Well, if she doesn't, it's all the more for Dr. Schlossberg.
Pardon me?
Dr. Schlossberg, my mentor. He's in town for the awards dinner, too, so I took the liberty of inviting him for dinner. He's in there now. Came in while you were milk-feeding Litvick's veal.
Doug, Litvick and Schlossberg have diametrically opposed views. What were you thinking of?
I was thinking it'd be a stimulating evening. Yes, they do have opposing points of view, but I'm sure they hold each other in very high esteem.
And that, Dr. Schlossberg, is what I think of your theories on marriage counseling.
The joke's on you, Dr. Litvick. You've torn up your own book.
Well, no wonder. Who drew this beard on my picture?
Gangs in L.A., you know, the graffiti, it's everywhere.
Hello, Dr. Schlossberg. I'm Dr. Regina Hewitt. Please sit down. I guess you two remember each other?
Yes, I refreshed Dr. Litvick's failing memory.
And I suppose you're still basing your teachings on the self-directed approach to marriage. And I suppose you agree with him, Dr. Lambert?
Oh, I'm impartial. I can't really comment.
These Neanderthals obviously haven't read Haeckel's study on the secret spousal expectation.
We laugh at Haeckel. It provides us great amusement.
Well, you'll be laughing from the other side of your mouth when I quote a few theorems from Dr. Litvick's new book.
No, I don't even need the book. Have you read the Zebnik's rebuttal to Haeckel?
Lesebnik rebutted Haeckel? Then I'm clearly in the right. Lesebnik's brilliant.
Not as brilliant as you, sir.
Lezebnik recanted.
Recanted?
He's working for my office now, correcting misspellings.
Why is this material so familiar?
Lesebnik recanted?
Today's marriage, tomorrow's values. Oh, my gosh.
Douglas, do you remember everything I taught you? The entire basis for my theories and the precepts on which I based them?
Yes, sir.
Scratch that. I was wrong.
Boy, is the room spinning?
I think it is. I need some air.
Doctor, could you define scratch that for me, please?
Dr. Litzik, could I speak to you for a moment?
Oh, I'm savoring, dear. Can't it wait?
No, I don't think so. This chapter on other directed marriages, it's my doctorate, word for word.
Oh, it is. Well, congratulations. It's very good.
But I'm not credited.
Oh, of course you are. It's right in the beginning of the book.
Oh. Oh. To all those who inspired me, I was thinking of something a little more specific.
Now, Regina, that was the work of a graduate student. You couldn't expect someone of my stature to quote a student as a source, now could you? Oh, and by the way, how is that speech coming along? Is it going to reflect the real Dr. Litzik?
It could.
His and Hers. Sponsored by Secret Antiperspirant. Strong enough for a man, but pH balance for a woman.
Look, we went over this at the meeting. Here's my secret. No, that's not the same thing.
I'm an insensitive lout.
Uh-huh.
I need to ask you something, a small favor.
We can change that.
Well, I recognize that because of your rare and wonderful,
I'm sorry, what?
whatever, your pH thing. Oh. Because you're a woman, you know. You're a rare,
Wonderful.
wonderful woman.
You bet.
A woman.
Secret. Strong enough for a man, but pH balance for a woman.
Hey, she gets room service. How tough can it be? She makes breakfast every morning. See, coffee.
Nothing brightens your morning like mountain-grown Folgers. Mountain-grown coffee has more enticing aroma and richer flavor than any other kind.
Voila.
You made me breakfast in bed.
Well, coffee anyway.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
She's got a leg. Ooh, she knows how to use them. Sheer elegant flair. She knows how to choose them.
Some women live in sheer elegance. The pantyhose that looks and feels like real silk from the Orient.
Well, I want her. I've got to have her. She's got a leg.
Boy, this is strange.
Dr. Fleischman is taking a pregnant pause to teach childbirth.
Time. She's in labor.
I want my epidural!
Northern Exposure, Thursday.
1978, you believed a man could fly. 1989, the Dark Knight was reborn. Now, lightning strikes again. Catch the Flash Thursdays this fall.
Get ready for Lenny, Wednesdays this fall on CBS.
Doctor's office. Please hold. Doctor's office. Please hold. Yeah, doctor's office. Yes, please hold.
Dougie, we have to talk.
No, Jeff. Then it's my turn to man the phones. I got 3 lines blinking.
Here. It's all your father's fault. You don't hate your mother. It's only a dream. All right, now look. You guys have got to take Debbie back. She has rescheduled my entire client list according to their astrological signs.
We would love to take Debbie back. We just can't afford her raise.
All right. What are we talking about? $50 a week?
Come on, Jeff.
75?
Just stop.
100?
A deal.
Oh, thank you.
Dad, meet you here.
Good news, Debbie. The doctors have decided to give you that raise, $100 a week.
125.
You're killing me.
Oh, wow, Dr. Roberts, thank you. Are you sure you and Dr. Hewitt can afford that much?
Well, we'll find the money somewhere.
Well, I better go get my stuff.
Leave the skirt. It belongs to the office.
I'm coming down with something. My head is full. I'm wheezy. My throat is scratchy. I can't go tonight. I really, no, I can't give that speech.
Reg, this is not healthy. Now, you're internalizing the conflict, and it's emerging as a psychosomatic cold.
Oh, don't give me that psychosomatic thing. Come on. Sometimes a cold's just a cold.
Look, you're mad at Litvick. You don't want to confront her, and in about 5 seconds, you're going to start taking it out on me. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Will you stop that stupid counting? Why are you wearing those ugly socks?
Regina and Dr. Lambert. Oh, I had such a lovely time last night.
Well, we all did. Even Dr. Schlossberg, once the color came back to his face.
Oh, well, don't worry about Dr. Schlossberg. He's fine. He was radiant at breakfast this morning.
She breakfasted Schlossberg.
I am so sorry that I challenged your entire foundation, Dr. Lambert, but it is better to find it out now, don't you think, than to wait until you're so old and the pablum is dribbling down your chin. Oh, dear, you better do something about that cold.
Oh, this isn't a cold. We all know there's no such thing as a cold. I'm in denial. Speaking of denial, nobody had a lovely time last night. At least not at dinner. Dr. Schlossberg spent the entire evening recanting hors d'oeuvres on the front lawn.
Well, if you two gals are going to reminisce like this, I guess I ought to just leave you alone.
Dr. Litvick, shame on you.
No, Regina, I know that you are upset, but think a moment. To the outside world, I know, I appear to be the most gifted, respected professional in my field, but inside, I'm at my lowest ebb.
Well, your ebb couldn't be any lower than mine, Doctor. I'm really disappointed. I'm tempted to go to that dinner tonight and expose you for the fraud that you are.
And what would you achieve by that? Don't you see, I'm in the twilight of my career. There's just no more mountains to climb.
Oh, I don't buy that from you.
You would just be throwing ashes at a woman who's been too long in academia and so has just dried up.
You've got to find somebody else to give that speech. I can't.
What? What? And this that glorious moment when my most gifted, successful student is going to deliver that introductory speech? Would you rob me of that?
I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, good. Now, in keeping with that thought, and knowing how busy you are, I have written it for you.
One of the most brilliant minds of our time. That would be you. Martyr to modern psychology.
Yeah.
Giant protean figure towering above her contemporaries.
It sings, doesn't it? All right, now remember one more thing, Regina. When you get up on that podium, project.
How'd it go?
I'm going to get her, Doug. I'm going to drag her through the mud. I'm going to reveal what she is to everyone at that banquet. I'm going to eviscerate this woman.
And after you're done with her, can I kick her?
Where is she, Doug? Where's Litvick?
And well, where's Schlossberg? They're probably parked someplace steaming up the back windows of the Volvo.
Well, let her have her fun now. I just know by the end of this evening, I'm going to be avenged, cleansed, and freed.
Regina. Oh, I am so sorry we're late, dear, but, well, Albert had car trouble.
Well, I'll bet. It's probably with a defroster.
Douglas, good to see you up and about. Dinner the other evening. You seemed a bit shaken.
Shaken? Well, maybe a little devastated, but it's good to reverse one's entire life belief systems every once in a while, huh? Keeps you young.
I always told you, stay flexible. Of course, I've changed my mind about that, too.
Oh, Regina, this is a very big moment for us.
I think so.
Now, I know this may come as a shock to you, but when you hear it, you're going to be as pleased as I was when I thought of it. Dr. Schlossberg has decided to give the introductory speech.
Schlossberg, but I was going to give that speech. You promised I could give that speech. I really, really want to do it.
I know you're disappointed. I know you are. But this is a great victory for our side. After all, the man who called our theories canned tripe is about to go up there and serve it up on a silver platter.
You know, Dr. Schlossberg, I find it interesting that you have no, how do I say this, character. Actually, it's the opposite. I've achieved an egoless state. How do I look? I'm going on in a few minutes. Maybe I should freshen up a bit.
Well, I'll join you. I feel a bit sullied myself.
You have a comb? I seem to have lost mine.
Well, check the back seat of the car.
Dr. Litvick? Regina Hewitt. It's me. It's Bruno. Bruno Chernak.
Bruno! Oh, I didn't recognize you without your rat.
Chernak. Oh, the B++. Well, what happened to you?
You see, Doctor, I was an obsessive-compulsive perfectionist. By giving me that B++, you sabotaged my self-actualization and reduced me to, would you like more coffee? Would you?
Frankly, I did think long and hard about that, but you simply were not a material. Cream, no sugar. Oh, but for solace, here's a copy of my new book. I'll autograph it for you later.
Oh, well, thank you. How did things turn out for you, Regina?
Oh, I became kind of a doctor.
I'm happy for you. Someone should have a life.
Before we get to tonight's honoree, we're going to be fortunate enough to hear from another noted colleague, a doctor distinguished in the Cleveland area.
Where's Dr. Schlossberg? They're introducing him.
Well, I have bad news. He said he didn't want to do it. Seems he changed his mind about that, too.
Well, what can you expect? The easy conquest, the smaller the treasure. Well, Regina, obviously my first choice was the best. I should never second-guess myself. I'm rarely wrong. So, once again, the honor is yours.
And what an honor it is. There is a God.
Yes, let's hope so. But just in case, I locked Schlossberg in the men's room.
However, Dr. Albert Schlossberg.
Hi. Dr. Schlossberg couldn't be with us tonight. But as a former student of Dr. Litvick's, I think I can shine some light on her illustrious career. Yes, I think the more light thrown on it, the better. You know, I don't know if you know, for example, that this woman...
It's all lies. Dr. Litvick is a fraud and a plagiarist. She stole my thesis and she put it in her book. It's chapter 5, right here.
Bruno, I'm giving you speech.
That woman is pompous, overbearing, egotistical, megalomaniacal, and a detriment to the very profession she purports to serve.
I have that here.
Okay, I've said it now. Boy, I feel so much better. You know, I feel cleansed. I feel avenged. I'm free. Oh, table 7, I'll be right there with your dinner salads. Thank you for waiting.
And in closing, I'd just like to say, overbearing, pompous, fraud. How's that, sis? Thank you.
I must apologize.
You were going to say exactly what Bruno said, weren't you?
Yes, but you would have been proud of me. I was going to project.
All this strife between us, when your 30 pages were the weakest part of my book.
There's hot coffee at the table. That was cream and no sugar, right, Dr. Litvick?
You were always such a bright boy, Bruno.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I've taken the liberty of selecting this beautiful dessert.
Bruno!
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right, show us what you got. Step in there now. Let's go. Knock it out. Get into a new thing. Highway. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Fight the right thing. Come on and do some highway. Get into a new thing. 10 for 10. You finally found a speed you can handle. Highway. Fried Chicken.
Spicy, zesty hot wings. New from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Fashion that's well made and that fits well, that's something that never goes out of style.
I
I think my fall collection is my best ever. I put a lot of time and care into designing it. Well, the sweaters have a lot of details. And believe me, I look at every detail. I find that I always come back to the basics. Beautiful, well-designed clothes are basic to any wardrobe. Kmart has taken a very smart approach to design. They've made it affordable. Kmart is a real find for women who want good-looking clothes at a great price. It's that simple.
Oh, my God. They sent us a letter.
You're kidding. Open it.
Nothing in here but a photograph of them.
Totally naked, standing around a fire with a group of aborigines?
Yeah. Look, they're all holding a copy of her book.
You know, I never understood what she saw in Schlossbergen. Now I'm even more baffled.
Here we go. Dear Regina and Douglas.
Wow! Thanks, Dad!
It's beautiful.
What's this? Cigarette.
Yes, it's cigarettes, the surefire plan, guaranteed to kick the cigarette habit. And the greatest gift you can give a smoker, a gift of health and well-being, one they'll remember and thank you for the rest of their lives.
My mother told me about this program. She saw it on TV, and I tried it, and within 5 days I stopped smoking and haven't smoked since.
Not smoking has become a natural part of my life, and that amazes me.
The easiest way to quit is to just use cigarettes. It worked for me, and if it can work for me, it can work for anybody. Experienced no withdrawal symptoms at all with cigarettes. I couldn't believe how easy it was. I mean, I'd smoked for 38 and a half years, and it was such a part of me, and I just didn't miss it.
This program is not a gimmick. It works.
It works. It's fast. It's inexpensive.
Yes, the cigarettes plan works, and these people are living testimony to that. Enjoying happier, healthier, smoke-free, tobacco-free lives, and so can you. Order for a friend or loved one as a gift for any occasion, and will include a gift of life card that's sure to make it the most meaningful gift you've ever given.
I can breathe a lot better. A lot better.
Without a doubt, quit wasting your time and get on this program and enjoy life.
Call now and we'll ship cigarettes, the plan guaranteed to work. Kick the habit, stop smoking, or your money back.
That's right. Cigarette is guaranteed to help you stop smoking or your money back. To quit smoking, call toll-free 1-800-776-6400 or send $19.95 plus $4 postage and handling to Cigarettes, Box 4444, Carlsbad, California, 92008. Cigarettes is a great gift for yourself, a friend, or a loved one. Save COD fees, have your credit card ready, and call toll-free 1-800-776-6400. With Cigarettes, you're guaranteed to stop smoking or your money back. Call now.
Twice in one night. I was at a party eating pizza, and grease dripped on my white party sweater. As I tried to clean it, great. I thought my outfit was ruined. Until...
Introducing Grease-Fighting Tide. With amazing speed, new Tide beads up soaked in grease and floats it away.
Was I pleased with new Tide? Thanks, Ann Evans.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Some people think the National Guard is just an excuse for a bunch of guys to get together and have a good time. But they're weekend warriors, not real soldiers. Well, the truth is, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Reserves are only half the picture. The other half, the National Guard. Skilled, capable, intelligent people. People like you and me. Americans at their best.
On behalf of our Board of Directors and staff of Credit Union One, we want to extend to you our best wishes for a peaceful holiday season and a new year of happiness and prosperity.
Imagine a world beneath the sea with an enchanted McDonald's of pure fantasy, where the little mermaid's friend Sebastian and Flounder the fish come to life to grant your holiday wish.
Buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates and get a free plush ornament, either Flounder or Sebastian.
I always knew I'd be famous.
From the all-new Disney animated feature, The Little Mermaid, now in theaters everywhere.
So come to McDonald's, hurry along. Like a true fantasy, it's here then, score. Your holiday safe, McDonald's.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one to be gone.
Imagine changing a child's life from poverty and despair to health and happiness.
with one phone call and just 70 cents a day. You can. Call now to see how you can sponsor a girl or boy through Christian Children's Fund. Just 70 cents a day can provide a needy child, that child's family, and community with food, medical care, schooling, a future. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can become the most important person in one child's life. Through letters and photos, you'll see the difference you've made firsthand. You'll be amazed at just how much love your caring can bring. Call CCF now for information with no obligation. You can sponsor a girl or boy from any one of 22 countries around the world. You can even sponsor a child right here in the U.S. And over 80% of every dollar you entrust to CCF goes directly to help your sponsored child. A phone call now, just 70 cents a day. So little to do. But to a child who needs your help, it's the most wonderful Christmas present you could ever give. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can become the most important person in a child's life. Call CCF today.
Your bills are...
Hello, I'm Michael Eisner. Tonight we have a very special guest joining us to celebrate the Christmas season.
Hi there, Michael.
Kermit, it's a pleasure to have you here with us.
Well, listen, it's a pleasure to be here, too. And, you know, on behalf of all the Muppets, we'd like to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas from us as well. Kermit, by the way, the Disney gang went out and chipped in to buy you a little present.
Really?
Guess who picked it out?
Oh, it's a Goofy hat.
Goofy picked it out?
Yeah, terrific.
Naturally.
Well, thank you.
There we go.
Who turned out the light? Do you think it's a little big?
No, I think it's just right.
Well, Michael...
Kermit, I'm over here.
Michael?
Hi.
Yeah, the Muppets have a present for you guys, too.
Great.
It's a tape of the Muppet Family Christmas, and it's in the video machine that's somewhere over here.
No, Kermit, I think it's probably in the video machine that's over there, and I do thank you, and this will be a great Christmas Eve for you and I, and we'll watch it together. Let me go start it, okay?
Wonderful. Where's the machine?
Over here. Over here. Okay, I'm going to start it now.
Am I looking at it?
Well, you're looking for a hat, but yes, here's the screen.
The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.
In Demont, Washington, when a kid's 18, he's old enough to drive, old enough to vote, and old enough to worry about something most adults have. Gingivitis, an early reversible gum disease that left untreated could get serious. Just ask your dentist. Fortunately, many know enough to use Listerine, the only non-prescription mouthwash accepted by the American Dental Association for helping to prevent and reduce plaque in gingivitis. Yep, if you're old enough to worry about gum disease, you ought to be smart enough to use Listerine.
Sweetie, we've almost got a house. This sitter hadn't canceled. What's that? Oh, her diaper leaked. My dress, I'm wet. What do I do now?
Help prevent leaks with Loves. Only Loves have leak guard. In the middle for girls, up front for boys.
Somebody's comfy in our new house. Should I have changed you before you fell asleep? Nah, these pink things don't seem to leak. Wish I was as sure about the roof.
NBC's holiday gift to you.
With the sound of music.
The joy and warmth of The Sound of Music. Starring Julie Andrews in her most captivating role. The beauty, the romance, the triumph. Winner of 5 Academy Awards, The Sound of Music, Monday, Christmas night.
Now, back to our program. The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.
Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff,
and honey.
He lies like a dog.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch. Crisp golden flakes glazed with sweet honey and real roasted peanuts.
Irene, what's that you're playing?
Nut and honey. You can play this little game.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey Crunch.
Free samples? Really?
Well, it's a real country store.
Fresh baked bread?
Homemade muffins.
And shed spread country crock.
Right at home.
Hey, I gotta try some.
One country taste deserves another.
Country crock. In the country.
Where do you think rich, buttery taste came from?
Well, I know where it's going.
Shed spread country crock. Rich, buttery taste. Fewer calories and no cholesterol. Taste country good. Country fresh. Country crock.
Boy, this country store feels like home to me.
Well, you're just a country boy at heart.
A country crock boy at heart.
The night of Christmas Eve specials continues.
Here goes the Perry Como special.
With the joyous holiday spirit
Now you're talking.
of Al's Special Christmas.
And to all a good night.
Then laugh along with Super Bloopers and Practical Jokes. And Bill Cosby salutes an American legend. The spectacular night of Christmas Eve specials continues tonight.
I have a devotion to justice.
And I have a dedication to the law.
I have a run in my pantyhose, doggone it, to a brand new.
Millions is coming Friday.
Now, back to our program. The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.
Volcano erupts in South Carolina classroom.
Now let's go inside.
IBM is helping teachers teach and bring subjects to life with courseware that helps children learn English, math, science, and more.
But it's cold.
Courseware that complements a teacher's curriculum from kindergarten through high school. Very good. Avalanche hits Florida elementary school. This is really something, you know?
You should stick around for the moonwalk.
Hmm?
Yeah.
With new Aquafresh for kids see something parents don't.
Wow, Aqua Kid!
No, Johnny, it's Aquafresh for kids.
With a super new taste.
He's super!
Super complete, dear. These stripes fight cavities with fluoride.
They're awesome!
And they really clean kids' teeth.
It tastes super! Well, gotta brush.
Great. No flying in the house. Flying?
New Aquafresh for kids. Super protection, super taste.
The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.
It's Big Band, Fantastic Floats, and Superstars. It's a potpourri of parades, starring Ann Gillian, Clifton Davis, Marianne Mobley, Gary Collins, Barbara Eden, and Blair Underwood. On New Year's Eve, it's the King Orange Jamboree. And on New Year's Day, the Sunkissed Fiesta Bowl Parade and the Tournament of Roses. Only on NBC.
Maya Photo has a deal. It's so low that it's unreal. Just how low can Maya go? We go very, very low.
This week, save 20% on all your film developing at the Meyer Next Day or Free Photo Center. Just $1.67 for a 12 exposure roll.
Maya is the place to go for a price that's very low. Just how low can Maya go? Maya goes very, very low. Maya goes very, very low.
Go for the last when Cliff treats Claire to a night on the town, Monday at 4.
Now, back to our program. The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
Get extra flavor, extra fun in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra, the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet, gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long play. Extra flavor for that extra long day. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra lasts extra long.
The night before Christmas, an Oreo cookie's waiting for a special guest.
I'll just take a little rest.
Ho, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookies? Eating all the luscious chocolate, licking all the creamy middle, dunking all the crunchy cookies like he did when he was little. It's so hard to hide the kid inside with Christmas and O-R-E-O.
Big go.
Oh no, here it comes. Commercials. Snack time. And Penny Doom always makes me hungry.
And Mom always makes sure there's something good in the freezer. Yeah, I'll ride a microwave fries. All right, Mom. Done. Hot, crisp, excellent. Thank goodness for commercials.
Oh, poor little fella. No one should spend Christmas alone. Merry Christmas, little fella.
A holiday wish of joy and friendship from Kellogg's.
A night of Christmas Eve specials continues.
There goes the Perry Como special.
With the joyous holiday spirit
Now you're talking.
of Alp's Special Christmas.
And to all a good night.
Then laugh along with Super Bloopers and Practical Jokes. And Bill Cosby salutes an American legend. The spectacular night of Christmas Eve specials continues tonight.
Flashback to the 80s, Wednesday on NBC.
Now, back to our program. The magical world of Disney will return after these messages.
Critics love the new Christmas classic. 2 thumbs up. Terrific. The perfect Christmas gift for the whole family. Prancer, now playing at theaters everywhere. Rated G.
She's got a sheer elegant flair.
Some women live in sheer elegance. The pantyhose that looks and feels like real silk from the Orient.
She's got a
First came the Magic Kingdom. Then the incredible Epcot Center. Now comes the new Disney MGM Studios theme park. The Disney MGM Studios theme park at Walt Disney World in Florida.
We want to see your funniest home movies of Disneyland. If you film some of the offbeat moments you've had at the Magic Kingdom, send them to us, bloopers and all, before January 5th. They could be part of an upcoming Disney special. Send to Disneyland's 35th, Box 4231, Blair, Nebraska, 68009. Include your name, address, and phone number. We'll make every effort to return your movies by June 1st, 1990, so that your memories will last forever.
Coming up next, Alp's ho-ho-hoing in a special 1-hour Christmas episode of Alp, followed by super bloopers and new practical jokes. Then the stars come out to honor a legendary choreographer when Bill Cosby salutes Alvin Ailey. A night of holiday specials continues only on NBC.
NBC's holiday gift to you.
With the sound of music.
The joy and warmth of The Sound of Music. Starring Julie Andrews in her most captivating role. The beauty, the romance, the triumph. Winner of 5 Academy Awards. The Sound of Music, Monday, Christmas night.
Everybody knows that milk for babies, so charming, disarming, whatever they do. Everybody knows that milk's for babies, and wouldn't you know it, baby, milk's for you. Soft baby skin, strong baby bones, bright baby smile, and great muscle tone. Wouldn't you know it, baby, milk's for you. It's a health kick, baby.
The holidays are lots of fun.
There are many things to be done.
Turkeys to bake. Presents to make. Acting tonight. First treat to bring.
So please be Santa, don't delay.
Visit our house Christmas Day.
And Alp's kind of gift. The whisper of the chill. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Jeopardy! Come home to the best, weeknights at 7:30.
From all of us on Sister Kate, have a safe and happy holiday.
Sometimes you can tell by the way it looks. Sometimes you can tell by the way it feels. Sometimes it comes to you in broad daylight. Sometimes you find it in the middle of the night. But you know when you got the right one. This is the right one. You know when you got the right. Hold me, warm me, won't you comfort me? Hug me, it makes me feel so good.
Life is full of good reasons to give someone a warm hug.
A warm hug from Campbell.
Oh, poor little fella. No one should spend Christmas alone. Merry Christmas, little fella.
A holiday wish of joy and friendship from Kellogg's.
Is your shirt a pain in the neck? Are your unmentionables sometimes unbearable? Maybe you have sensitive skin, and your clothes are trying to tell you something. Well, now there's new dermatologist-tested Sheer Free. A detergent free of dyes, free of perfumes, so your clothes are free of the residue that can irritate sensitive skin. So next time your washing is rubbing you the wrong way, don't change your clothes. No. Change your detergent.
Why do you think there are more Corollas on the road than any other car in its class?
Toyota reliability. That's why I own a Corolla.
I was amazed at Corolla's resale value, so I bought a new one. I get a kick out of just looking at it. Nice, huh?
This is a briefcase, a place to shelter valuable ideas, a guardian for work in progress. But now it's something more. Now it's a lunch bag. Because now there's Top Shelf from Hormel. Top Shelf microwaves in 2 minutes, but tastes like you might have made it from scratch. And since it requires no refrigeration, you can pack it in a briefcase, and lunch, as they say, is in the bag. Top Shelf from Hormel.
So, what do you think? Is she Charlie?
My kind of Charlie. Charlie? Yeah, she's very Charlie.
Most kids think that medicine has to taste bad, but not grape-flavored Dimetapp Elixir.
You like Dimetapp?
Grape-flavored Dimetapp Elixir. It relieves kids as well as colds.
NBC's holiday gift to you.
With the sound of music.
The joy and warmth of The Sound of Music. Starring Julie Andrews in her most captivating role. The beauty, the romance, the triumph. Winner of 5 Academy Awards. The Sound of Music, Monday, Christmas night.
For 12 incredible hours, Tuesday 9 to 9, get some of the best savings of the year, of the decade at Gardner White's 12-hour clearance. This is the last and best 12-hour sale of the 80s. Get unbelievable clearance prices, savings of up to 62% off. Many items will be at or below cost, and you pay no interest and make no monthly payments for 6 full months. That's right, pay no monthly and no interest payments till after Memorial Day. Gardner White's going to end this year with a bang. Don't miss 12 hours of unforgettable prices and credit terms this Tuesday at Gardner White.
What are you doing, Sam? You are getting sleepy. What? You will now call Kraft macaroni and cheese. Kraft cheese and macaroni. 'Cause it's the cheesiest. Yeah.
Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner has more cheese than anyone else. That's why it's the cheesiest.
You hand over your cheese and macaroni. They're this close.
Kraft cheese and macaroni, the cheesiest.
Channel 4 wishes you a happy home for the holidays.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra flavor, extra fun, in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra, the leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet, gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long play. Extra flavor for that extra long day. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra lasts extra long.
I wish the person who put those tires on the playground had to wash my kids' clothes. So much dirt and tire smut. I gave up until Tide with bleach.
Colors are bright when Tide with bleach. And those whites? Take a dirty sock. Gets only this white with other detergents, but Tide with bleach gets it gleaming white.
It brings back the brightness and newness. Thanks to Marlene Brigette.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
It's terrible, terrible cold. My eyes hurt, my nose hurts.
Today we'd like you to try Tylenol Cold.
I didn't know that Tylenol made a cold medication.
Tylenol Cold has 4 powerful medicines to help relieve runny nose, congestion, hacking cough, and aching pain.
I feel great. My eyes don't hurt, my nose isn't running. Tylenol Cold lives up to its name. It works.
Tylenol Cold. Trust it because it's Tylenol. Use it because it works. Also a no drowsiness formula.
That's it for the news. Now let's take a look at today's weather. Cold winds out of the north-northwest today. Boy, is it going to be a hot, sticky one out there today. Humidity.
At last, a weatherproof formula that holds longer and stronger than the other leading pumps.
Honey, don't forget your boots.
Exclusively ours, new FinalNet Ultimate Hold. The weatherproof hold that lets you laugh at the weather.
You hungry? A snack, maybe?
If you feel like a snack, come to Burger King for new pick-em-ups. Tasty all-white meat chicken tenders or delicious golden fish tenders. The perfect snack when a snack would be perfect. Only at Burger King.
Now, where were we?
Are you sure this is gonna work, Grandpa?
Trust me, kiddo. And now, silver shovel. Thank you. Grandma's fruit cake. Grandpa's magic pine cone. In 2 weeks, we should see something.
Is it time, Grandpa?
It's time.
When you send them out in the world today, show them how much you care. Make their clothes so ultra soft, soft as teddy bears.
Introducing a softer snuggle than ever, Ultra Soft.
Now all the wash that ever there was is teddy bear softer.
Softer because new Ultra Soft is the softest snuggle ever.
Softer clothes for teddy bears.
New Ultra Soft snuggle. It's the softest ever there was.
Next, the Christmas Eve specials continue. Join Dick and Ed with Kadeem Hardison, Corbin Burnson, and Richard Mulligan for a ho-ho holiday bloopers and practical jokes. And Bill Cosby hosts a joyous holiday celebration, a tribute to an American legend. Bill Cosby salutes Alvin Ailey. The spectacular night of Christmas Eve specials continues tonight.
off your New Year's celebration with big bands, fabulous floats, and superstars. Join Ann Gillian and Clifton Davis for the King Orange Jamboree Parade. Sunday.
This is the Carmelian, the ultimate superhero car. It has a computerized radar tracking system, a Viper rocket launcher, a fiber optic colorizer, and of course, it's fully loaded.
See the 1990 Chameleon on your local NBC station Friday. Batteries and girls not included.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Tom Brokaw. The White House says that General Manuel Noriega's reign of terror is over. Noriega turned himself in today to the Pope's envoy in Panama City. There are reports that Noriega was alone, that he arrived in a private car when he surrendered, eluding an American manhunt and about 26,000 American forces in Panama. Last week, from hiding, Noriega vowed to win or die, but today, apparently, he reconsidered. In Romania, in the city of Timișoara, at least 10 people, 2 of them children, were shot dead by secret police snipers today. Some 40 secret police surrendered, and soldiers had to guard them from the wrath of onlookers. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll have more news later on this NBC station.
It happens just once at the end of every year, and it's happening now. Art Van Furniture must close the books on all 1989 inventory, so Art Van is closing it all out with the biggest sale of the year. Save 25 to 70% on the biggest names in the industry. Closeout prices on the biggest selection in Michigan. Plus, no money down, no payments until Labor Day 1990. So don't miss Art Van's biggest sale of the year. Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Now, for a limited time, get a guaranteed rebate at your Jeep and Eagle dealer. If the rebate increases on your eligible vehicle after January 31st, you'll get a check for the difference from the Chrysler Corporation. No other car company has ever done that. The guaranteed rebate. Offer ends soon.
See your Greater Detroit Jeep Eagle dealers, where you can expect the best.
Jeopardy! Come home to the best. Weeknights at 7:30, only on Channel 4.
The following is an NBC special presentation.
In Caribbean?
It's Christmas Eve.
I hear you have a picture coming out now called Troop Beverly Hills. Is that right?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, thank you. I had a great time doing it. I play a typical Beverly Hills housewife, and I volunteered to lead my daughter's Wilderness Girls troop on a sort of safari through California desert, swamp, and forest. Of course, it's no gorillas in the mist. Right?
It's me, isn't it?
It's Super Bloopers and new Practical Jokes 5th Anniversary Special, starring Dick Clark and Ed McMahon. Featuring a joke on Plain Wayne himself, Kadeem Hardison of A Different World, set up by his co-star Don Lewis. We take loudmouth talk show host Morton Downey Jr. for a ride that gives him the shakes. And L.A. Law's Corbin Burnson uses his mom, Jean Cooper, to get back at Dick Clark. Or does he? Plus, all new Super Bloopers starring Scott Baio, Judd Hirsch, Shelley Long and Bob Hope, Chris Lemon, Richard Mulligan, Leslie Nielsen, Priscilla Presley, Suzanne Summers, and more. Plus, a 5th anniversary look at some all-time classic moments from The Carol Burnett Show. John Chancellor and David Brinkley, Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise, Sophie Sales and a Naked Lady, and John Cameron Swayze. And now, to celebrate our 5th anniversary, here are Dick Clark and Ed McMahon.
An ovation after 5 years. Yeah. Welcome to a brand new night of Super Bloopers and Practical Jokes.
And a very special night it is, our 5th anniversary.
Hey! mood. I can tell. We're in the mood. Now, to celebrate, we've got 3 all-new practical jokes. Now, I guess we've played about 150 practical jokes over the years, haven't we? Tonight, we add Kadeem Hardison of A Different World, Corbin Burnson of L.A. Law, and one of television's most controversial personalities, Morton Downey Jr. We got it.
Oh, boy.
We got
And
it.
many never-before-seen bloopers, along with a look back at several of the true blooper classics. Our favorite bloopers of all time.
Right now, we're going to get to a group of breakups that have never been seen before.
Wait a minute, I've got it. My flight doesn't leave until tomorrow. I'll take a load and follow.
Now, for some reason, it's the word load that keeps breaking up Scott Baio and Willie Ames here. Now, watch.
Oh, I've got I've got it. My flight doesn't leave until tomorrow. I'll take a load up and follow. Oh, I've got it, Mr. Powell. My flight doesn't leave until tomorrow. I'll take a load up and follow. Oh, please.
Watch Scott.
Oh, I've got it, Mr. Powell. My flight doesn't leave until tomorrow. Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can I look this way?
No, we got it. I swear, here we go.
Oh, I've got it, Mr. Powell. My flight doesn't leave until tomorrow. So I'll take a load and follow Charles up in my car. I'm sorry.
The movie Naked Gun made lots of us break up, but here are Leslie Nielsen and Priscilla Presley breaking up when he pinches her cheek. Watch.
Too bad, Sugar Puff. We could have... Too bad, Sugar Puff.
Somebody let the horse out. Now, as we celebrate our anniversary this evening, we're going to open our vault of classic bloopers to show some of the all-time gems.
And in the category of breakups, this is one of the most requested bloopers we've ever had. It's from the Cannonball Run. It features Burt Reynolds and an out-of-control Tom DeLuise.
I'm ready. I swear to God, I'm ready.
We're off.
Who will ever forget that one? Hey, we have many, many more brand new bloopers and some more all-time great moments.
And 3 great practical jokes, so don't go away.
Next, we lock up Dwayne Wayne of A Different World and throw away the key.
In the 1950s, relieving nighttime cold symptoms took a lot of different medications. In the 1960s, NyQuil combined those medications into one. But today, there's something even they don't give you. All ingredients at maximum strength. Introducing Benadryl Plus Nighttime Cold Formula, a maximum strength formula for nighttime relief.
Good night, honey.
With new maximum strength Benadryl Plus Nighttime, the rest is easy.
Introducing new Pick-em-Ups from Burger King. Tasty all-white meat chicken tenders, or, for a change of pace, new golden delicious fish tenders. Once you pick 'em up, you can't put 'em down. New Pick-em-Ups from Burger King.
The critics are cracking up. David Sheehan says, funnier than the first vacation. Chevy Chase at his best. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Rated PG-13. Now play at a theater near you.
It was Shakespeare who wrote the words, "Speak the speech I pray you, trippingly on the tongue."
Yes, he said it in Hamlet's advice to the actors, and of course, that was Shakespeare's message to all actors. Let the dialogue fall lightly from the lips, swiftly on eagle's wings, as it were.
Sure, that was easy for Shakespeare to say. He didn't have to do television every week.
Here's Judd Hirsch.
A 25-year-old man showed up my boy. Really? Either there's something wrong with me or there's something wrong with you. Really?
Remember when you let little Tony pull your wagon, and then the next week you told Andy he could pull your wagon? You remember how mad Andy got?
Tony.
Oh, that's right.
Chris Lemon's getting a couple of acting lessons here.
Well, You remember when you told little Tony he could pull your wagon? And then the next week you let Andy pull your wagon? You remember how mad Tony got?
You got your wrong line, silly.
I got my wrong line?
Who is it?
Mulcahy. Now, all Suzanne Summers has to do is let the deputy in and say one simple line.
Yes, it's one of those rare evenings. I'm not out hobnobbing with European real... You big guy.
That's one.
Mulcahy! Oh, great, you're home.
Yes, it's one of those rare evenings.
That's two.
Who is it?
Mulcahy!
That's the Blooper Patrol, and they've come to the right place.
Ed, you know, all the years I've known you, I've noticed one thing about your glasses. You wear them in a very distinguished manner.
Oh, thank you.
Are you familiar with the word fresh?
Fresh.
I mean, you know, like kids say, the fresh way to wear your glasses?
The fresh way.
Yeah, would you model these a second? Try these on. And we'll get you right here into the current day.
How do I look? Am I bad or what?
In the traditional sense, you are bad. No, I can't take you seriously like that, but these glasses, interestingly enough, are the trademark of our next practical joke victim, Kadeem Hardison of A Different World. He plays the character of Dwayne Wayne.
That's a very hot show, and he's one of the hottest young stars around.
The victim, Kadeem Hardison. Now, he's arrived late to play in a charity basketball game. He doesn't know the practical joke crew is here, too.
Accomplice number one, Kadeem's co-star, Dawn Lewis. She set him up for the joke.
Accomplice number two, the popular Isaac from TV's Love Boat, Ted Lange. He's pretending to be attending the basketball game.
Our joke takes place at the Loyola Marymount campus in Los Angeles.
Now, Kadeem is being brought in for a pre-game interview by actor Al Carter, who's playing coach. Now, as Kadeem and Ted make small talk, we're about to set things in motion. In a small room next to the office Kadeem is in, we've got L.A. newsman Larry McCormick. Now, he's pretending to be announcing the game courtside over the PA system. Now, when he says testing, testing, our joke will begin.
1, 2, 1, 2, testing, 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 1, 2.
Talk box. We put that in about 3 years ago, so if the team's winning, then I can go downstairs. If we're losing, then I stay up here and hide. Let me see what they're doing. Oh, you know, over the weekend, our switchboard is...
The coach is leaving to look for his assistant. It's just an excuse to get Ted and Kadeem alone.
I got something to eat earlier. Of course, I was here. I was on time.
That door will never open again.
I was so late because I was up at Eddie Murphy's house last night. We started talking and talking and talking. Next thing you know, it was 5 o'clock in the morning.
Now, while Kadeem is telling Ted about his late-night party with Eddie Murphy, our coach is standing outside the door ready to reveal to Kadeem that he is locked inside the room.
Forgot what time it was because we went over there about midnight. You went over to his house?
Ted, Kadeem, could you go over on the desk there and get my notebook? It's the brown one.
Here's the book.
And I seem to be having a problem with this door.
Yeah, I think it's blue.
All right, Kadeem, let me see if I can find a janitor, okay? We've been having a small problem with this door.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. 1 second, fellas.
All right. What do you mean? You can't get the door open? They won't open.
Kadeem is only slightly concerned right now because he thinks the game is at 2 o'clock. So he has plenty of time. But wait.
You know who's playing on here? I heard Arsenio Hall's going to be there. Arsenio Hall? Yeah. Well, he's here. He's supposed to be here. It's 1:45. Quarter to what? 1. The game's supposed to start at 2. No, man. I think they're going to start the game at 1. They told me 1 o'clock. Oh, man.
Hey, fellas.
Yep.
Ted, Kadeem, listen, you know, I thought of something. I'm waiting for the janitor to come up. But on the right, just to the right of the door, there's a closet. There's a bar inside.
Wait till he opens that closet.
Hey, what's happening in there?
There's some balls in the closet, and Kadeem, man, threw them all over the room.
Hang on a second. You have to put those balls back in there, fellas.
While Kadeem cleans up the mess, our accomplice, Dawn Lewis, has joined announcer Larry McCormick for the fake broadcast. By the way, the crowd you hear in the background is mechanically reproduced. And right now, Larry is announcing the celebrities in attendance.
Along with Bernie Casey and Arsenio Hall.
Told you.
Ted's leg is in a fake cast, Ed, so Kadeem has to do all the work. Now, in a moment, Larry will say that Kadeem's favorite singer, Sheila E., is at the game.
Jackson, over there cheering on the celeb team is the beautiful Sheila E. Stand up, Sheila E. Woo! Hey, go get this boy out of here.
Kadeem wants out now.
He's here today. Ted Lange is scheduled to be here. He's supposed to. All right. Kadeem Hardison is supposed to play today, too, but he hasn't quite showed up yet. Over here we have, look here, the gorgeous Dawn Lewis from a different world. I'm going to get over here and see if I can have a word with Dawn.
Now, Dawn's going to use this opportunity to fire a few zingers at Kadeem.
Very worthy cause.
It's my pleasure to be here. It's good to see some of my friends playing. Kadeem is going to play well. She's going to try to play for good cause today.
What?
He's in the room with Ted.
He's telling all the secrets.
I'd sure like to have him come on out, and I hate to see him disappoint his fans today.
Well, disappointment sometimes is Kadeem's middle name, you know. Making everyone think that I'm the one keeping everything waiting. Like, I saw him, his hair is not combed down. Halftime was when
Okay, whatever you say, Don. Thank you so much, and good to have you with us today. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back and start the game as soon as Kadeem Hardison shows up. We'll see you later.
Remember, don't wait too long, okay?
Okay.
Now, a half hour has passed, and here's another shock for Kadeem. We've hidden 2 phony fans in another closet.
Not a word of nothing.
Stuck in here just so we can see you. I love you so much. Can I take a picture with you, please? You are so good. I love to watch your show. Oh my God. Can I kiss you on the cheek, please? Be quiet. This is my dad's office. Don't say anything. Please. Yeah, see, there's no... I'll get in trouble. Please. I'll get grounded for a year.
Your dad's
Don't say
office.
nothing. Promise me.
The coach is your dad.
That will be important later.
Watch our 2 fans drag Kadeem around.
Be careful. Don't break them, girls.
Now, as these 2 young ladies pose for pictures in their Kadeem glasses, we should point out that they are actresses Dee Dee Jacobs and Danietta Hughes. Actually, they are Kadeem fans in real life, so this is really fun for them.
All right.
It was a little rough on Kadeem, though.
Watch Kadeem protect the girl.
My best friend Dee Dee with lots of love.
I've got the janitor coming. He'll be here in just a second. Tell me something. Is there somebody else in there, Kadeem?
No, just me and Ted.
Who else is in there?
The basketballs and me and Ted and your glasses and that's stuff, man. That's all.
Hey, fellas?
Yeah.
Kadeem?
Yeah.
Stand clear, you guys. We're going to push this door back.
Okay.
Here comes the fire department with Dawn Lewis to the rescue. And watch Kadeem jump.
Kadeem! Kadeem! You are Bloopers and Practical.
We got him, Ed. We really got him.
Watch Dawn. She won't let him alone. It's a good thing she put that axe down.
Kadeem now realizes that everybody's an actor.
Next up, a joke on Morton Downey Jr.
Soft drinks aren't really soft. Nothing that fizzes and bubbles is soft. This is soft. Welch's white grape juice. It feels soft. Tastes soft. Softer than any soft drink. They make it with Niagara grapes. So clear you can almost see through them. It'd be a sin to put artificial flavors in there. So Welch's never has. And they've been making it forever. Welch's white grape juice. Softer than soft drink. Practice makes perfect.
until I went on this game show. I won $300 worth of free phone calls from this other long-distance company. I'm all excited. And then they hook us up. Took longer to get through. I couldn't call all the places I could with AT&T. Some prize. Took trying somebody else to appreciate AT&T. At least we didn't have to pay to find out.
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. Aren't you glad you never left?
Contact first made news in 1961. In 1976, the news was two Sudafed. Today, there's new Co-Advil. Co-Advil has what no other cold product has. The pain reliever in Advil plus a proven decongestant. A combination never available before in just one tablet. Co-Advil is so effective it can relieve nasal congestion, sinus pressure, and the aches and pains of your cold, all without drowsiness. Read label before using. New Co-Advil. Advanced formula for cold and sinus relief.
Ladies and gentlemen, those priceless princes of practical jokes, those fossil barons of bloopers, Clark and McMahon.
Dick, in all these years, I don't think I ever asked you, what's your favorite blooper?
I think my favorite is one you'll appreciate, because you remember when he used to do commercials live?
Oh, sure.
Remember the John Cameron Swayze
Right.
commercials? He did the famous watch commercials where it takes a licking and
But it
keeps
keeps on ticking.
We've attached my Timex directly to the propeller blade, as you see here. Now we'll submerge it in the tank. And all right, let's go.
Ed, John Cameron Swayze used to do one of these torture tests live every weekend. Nothing ever went wrong.
Until this night, that is.
Now, just imagine. The Timex watch on that propeller, let's lift her out, has been flashed through the water on that blade to the tune of 4,500 revolutions per minute. What a test for a waterproof, shock-resistant watch. It was such a test that it threw the watch up in the tank, and I'm very sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, because we had it all arranged so you would get a picture of that sweep hand still working, as it did perfectly during numerous rehearsals here tonight, I assure you.
Let me ask a question of our audience here. How many of you have ever seen this? You know what this is? Oh, yes. Wow.
It looks like the model for the original Jaws movie.
Now, you're close. This is the logo for the Morton Downey Jr. show. Probably the most flamboyant, controversial personality in television today.
He does get worked up.
The Pablum Pukers have spent I guess the past 5 or 6
Somebody, don't call me a prostitute, you fat, ugly swine.
Her turn, Miriam. Zip it! Zip it! Well, let me tell you something. We're proud of this guy. And if you don't like this club, you can...
Wow, now there's a man lots of people would like to get back at.
We're about to see Morton Downey Jr. get his.
All right. We went to New York to catch our prey. It was all set up in this room.
And here's the victim, Morton Downey Jr. He's here to discuss a business deal he knows nothing about.
Accomplice number 1, Bill Boggs. Mort's executive producer and close friend.
Accomplice number 2, Robert Pittman, an executive with Mort's show, and he sent Mort to hear about an amusement park company that designs rides named after celebrities.
Building attractions around personality.
Sounds to me like that could be something that could disappear real fast. A celebrity today and a zero tomorrow.
That's true, except that I think you're here to stay. I think you're entering superstar status.
Well, Mort agrees with that.
We developed an environment where the average man, Yankee public, Mr. Viewer, sits at home, can experience the Morton Downey Jr. show.
Actor Jonathan Hadari going to bring over a scale model.
They can experience it by watching it on television.
Wait till Mort sees this.
Let me introduce you to Morton Downey Jr.'s novels.
Pretty much in the nature of a sketch is what we've got so far. Now, this was done as I say, it's a sketch. We needed to present it to you before we could go very far in terms of specifics.
Very pretty, but I don't know what the hell's inside.
Well,
we're about to tell you.
We envision it being interactive. We can give you a better idea of that in a bit with a sort of a simulation we can do in here. This is the mouth slide. They come sliding down the mouth. They get onto what is a moving sidewalk, which takes them around various attractions in the event. They finally come out through smoke, a smoke chamber,
visual or otherwise. Right.
No, I live in it.
Into the wrap-up of their trip through is the Morton Downey show, where they are encouraged to talk back, which they do on camera. They are photographed by video cameras and leave, if they so wish, with a cassette of their experience in this and on the Morton Downey quiz.
What does it cost to get into the ride? Do you control that? And what does the video cassette cost?
I think the idea of Mort, like, not being as expensive as the other rides would be...
Well, listen to Mort fight for his viewers.
I hate my audience to be ripped off.
Yeah. Perfect time. We have our psychological consultant coming in to talk about the behavioral responses and why we think that this is a good environment. And
Actor Ray DeMattis is going to bring in a surprise for Mort. Dr. Joyce Brothers. Watch Mort's face when he first sees her.
I should have told you this was coming.